RRHONJ, why did Dina Manzo's ex get a 7-year prison sentence? When viewers first started watching Real Housewives of New Jersey, it's unlikely anyone knew what was in store for Dina Manzo's ex-husband. Thomas Manzo was just hit with a prison sentence of 7 years behind bars. Any amount of time spent behind bars is a big deal, but some fans think Thomas deserves more years. What exactly did Thomas do to be given this sentence in the first place? These are the details, along with what fans are saying about this entire scandal. Thomas Manzo may serve 7 years in prison. The charges against Thomas are serious. The press release via Us Weekly states that Thomas is doing time for hiring, then assisting, a soldier in the Lucky's crime family to assault a man named David Canton. David happens to be Dina's current husband. This crime took place back in 2015, but Thomas is barely facing the music for it now. U.S. Attorney Philip R. Sellinger had zero patience for Thomas when making his announcement. He said, "For clarity, Dina and Thomas first separated in 2012. Their divorce wasn't finalized until 2016, though. She tied the knot with David a year after the divorce finalization in 2017. Real Housewives of New Jersey fans are bothered by this scandal. People who've been keeping up with episodes of Real Housewives of New Jersey aren't amused by any of this drama. The idea that Thomas would hire someone to cause David harm is a haunting one. Needless to say, it's nothing viewers have taken lightly. Some have even shared their brutally honest thoughts on Reddit. I believe cops didn't finally put the puzzle pieces together until 2021. Then because the pandemic was still going on, so many cases got delayed. I'm just glad justice was served. I was hoping he'd get more time, but at least Dina can finally have some peace. What a disgusting crime. Something stinks ugly in that family. Can they add a 0 behind the 7? Because it's been like 10 years since the incident happened, and he needs to be in there for a long time. He'll be out in about 3+ years. Sigh. Our criminal justice system is more justice for the criminal system. The majority of comments are from social media users who wish Thomas would be given more time behind bars. On the flip side, there are also several fans who feel a great deal of relief for Dina in light of this latest update. The glitz and drama of the Real Housewives of New Jersey, RHONJ, often revolve around lavish parties, extravagant lifestyles, and unforgettable family feuds. However, when Dina Manzo, one of the franchise's original stars, became entangled in a real-life crime saga, the headlines took a darker turn. In a storyline that could rival any Bravo plot twist, Dina's ex-husband, Thomas Manzo, was sentenced to 7 years in prison for his involvement in a violent attack. But how did a former reality star's personal life spiral into a tale of assault, organized crime connections, and courtroom drama? A love story turned nightmare. Dina Manzo, known for her carefree spirit and signature catchphrases, originally appeared on RHONJ as part of the tight-knit Loretta Manzo family. Married to Thomas Manzo, the co-owner of the Brownstone Catering Hall, Dina enjoyed a glamorous lifestyle. However, after their marriage ended in divorce, she moved to California and sought a quieter life. Her new romance with businessman Dave Canton should have signaled a fresh start, but instead, it made her a target. Thomas Manzo allegedly couldn't accept Dina's decision to move on. Prosecutors painted a chilling picture of a jealous ex-husband who refused to let go. This obsession, authorities revealed, led to a sinister plan that unfolded with terrifying precision. The Mauve Connection. Manzo's crime wasn't just a case of jealousy. It involved a notorious mobster named John Perna, a reputed soldier of the Lucky's crime family. In a twist fit for a mob movie, Manzo hired Perna to attack Canton. The The price of the assault: a lavish, discounted wedding reception at the brownstone. According to court documents, Manzo supplied Perna with Canton's location. In July 2015, Perna and an accomplice tracked Canton down and brutally assaulted him with a slapjack. The attack left Canton with significant injuries, while Dina was left shaken and fearful. Prosecutors said Perna received the promised wedding reception in August 2015, an event that, ironically, was attended by many members of the Lucky's family. The entire plan, authorities argued, was orchestrated to intimidate Dina and her new partner. The arrest and trial. For years, the case remained unsolved. It wasn't until 2020 that federal investigators arrested both Manzo and Perna. Court filings revealed extensive evidence, including phone records and testimony from cooperating witnesses. In 2021, Perna pled guilty to the assault. He admitted his mob ties and the deal he struck with Manzo. He received a prison sentence of 2.5 years. Meanwhile, Thomas Manzo maintained his innocence, calling the charges baseless and the result of an overzealous investigation. But the evidence was damning. Prosecutors highlighted Manzo's obsessive behavior and his deep-seated resentment toward Dina and Canton. Witnesses described his anger whenever Dina's name came up, painting a portrait of a man consumed by jealousy. Dina and Dave. Life after the attack. The attack deeply affected Dina and Dave. In the aftermath, the couple increased their security and moved multiple times to protect themselves. Dina largely stepped away from the public eye, only occasionally posting on social media about her healing journey. Despite the trauma, the couple married in a private ceremony in 2017. Their bond became a symbol of resilience in the face of violence. Dina found solace in her spirituality and her advocacy work, often speaking about the importance of protecting oneself from toxic relationships. The sentencing. In 2024, a judge handed down the 7-year sentence to Thomas Manzo. During the hearing, prosecutors detailed the premeditated nature of the crime and Manzo's willingness to exploit his business for criminal purposes. The judge condemned his actions as cowardly and calculated. Dina did not attend the sentencing, but she provided a written statement describing the ongoing emotional toll of the attack. "I trusted someone who vowed to love and protect me," she wrote. Instead, he orchestrated fear and violence. "I hope this sentence brings some measure of justice." The Bravo fallout. The RHONJ community reacted with shock and disbelief. Cast members expressed sympathy for Dina and condemned Manzo's actions. Caroline Manzo, Dina's estranged sister and Thomas's sister-in-law, faced backlash for previously supporting Thomas. In a controversial move, Caroline wrote a letter of support for him, calling him a good man despite the charges. "We're a family that sticks together," Caroline later explained in an interview. "But that doesn't mean I condone violence." The family divide deepened, with Dina reportedly cutting all ties with Caroline. Fans debated Caroline's decision on social media, with many siding with Dina and criticizing Caroline's loyalty. Moving forward. Today, Dina Manzo continues to live a private life with Dave Canton in California. She focuses on her charity work and enjoys life away from the Bravo spotlight. Manzo's sentencing marked the end of a harrowing chapter, but the emotional scars remain. The saga surrounding Dina Manzo's ex-husband serves as a stark reminder of the dangerous intersections of love, obsession, and crime. For Bravo fans accustomed to table flips and catty arguments, this real-life drama was a sobering reality check, one that Dina hopes no one else ever has to endure.